Hello and welcome back to Hollow Knight with myself, Hollow. Thank you very much for rejoining me once again in what may be the final episode of Hollow Knight. So I've gone ahead and done some off-camera things to prepare. First of all, we have the 9,000 Geo required to get, I believe it was Fragile Greed. Yeah, Fragile Heart's the last one I have remaining. So Fragile Greed will be turned into just Unbreakable Greed, I think, at 9,000 Geo, which we gathered. I went and did the Colosseum for a little bit. And then we have this one last missing charm after that to get all of the charm slots filled. Ultimate completionist feeling there. And then we can go back to the Charm Master, whatever her name was. And she said she was going to give us a reward or a prize or something for having all of the charms. So those will be two things that we finish off there today, straight away. And then we're going to go ahead and put on this charm, the King Soul, and go down into the Abyss. What people have been telling me is that the original ending, the one that we witnessed there at the end there, the previous episode, is the original ending. But when you get the King Soul and you go down into the Abyss, something else happens. And again, there's like 3 or 4 endings or something. I think there's 3 endings. There's like the original, there's something else. But logically, if I take the King Soul down to the Abyss, activate something, then go to the final boss, defeat it and whatever's changed, and see that ending, is that not just 2 endings, not 3? I don't know, I'm confused by that. Also, last time I was a little bit confused because I got an achievement for completing the game at 100%, and I was like, what? There's still most of the game. That doesn't make any sense. There's been 3 DLCs and they've added 2% more to the total percent of everything in the game. So to fully complete the game in its current state pre the upcoming DLC is 106%, and I'm on like there should be a way for me to check it. There you go, completion 101%. I'm probably going to be like 102, 103 when I'm done the things I'm about to do now. There's also this last mass shard that we don't know about yet as well, and I would love to complete that also, but I'm not sure. We do have one more thing we can go sell as well for a little bit of Geo if we really want it. I'm not really sure what the last charm is going to be, the heart one, in terms of price, but I don't want to faff around with that right now.
Not slow.
Again, you're so greedy for gifts. Poor little lovely. Give me your Geo and I will give you your gift. It's not a gift, this is me paying you for a service. That is so gross. Do you understand how gross you are? Unbreakable Greed. Easy as that. Causes the bearer to find more Geo when defeating enemies, which would be really useful to me while I was generating Geo. This would be what you want to start with, although Unbreakable Strength was undeniably, unbelievably useful since I got it. So I don't know, maybe it was good that I went with Greed. Anyway, we still have art to do, so maybe if I finish the second ending today, we come back to the third ending, I can get Fragile Heart the next time, I'm not sure. Or maybe in the DLC that comes up soon, we'll come back and do that. But let's go get this last charm for now. So apparently, while there's multiple cars making lots of sound outside, hopefully you can't hear that. Apparently the last charm is one that I just missed in Soul Sanctum, or something like that. Behind a hidden wall, one of those walls that you just walk through, I think. So we're going to go have a faff around and go look there, and I'll just show you me finding the charm. But as we head down there to this next bench along, I did want to mention a couple of things about the ending. There's a couple of things I was confused about. The old Hollow Knight wasn't actually hollow. So they made one, and it was a failed experiment or concept, is what people were telling me, and I really like the theory, is it was just a failed version of the Hollow Knight. It had gained feelings and emotions as it traversed the land and as it met the people inside of it. Which, you know, in a way, I've done that as well. I really like the concept that you're supposed to be just this empty vessel that just runs through the world, just never says anything, experiences a lot of things, but doesn't really bother you any. But then you see all of the characters. You see all of their passions, their dreams, their hopes, their failures. Some of them die. Some of them you save. Some of them end up obsessed or admiring you. You know, you just see the relationships like Conifer and his wife. Their history. You get to see the Mantis village and then the betrayed Mantis. We saw like the 5 knights and the strange one. I can't remember her name for some reason right now. and their like forbidden love. There's so much to the game. There's so much character story and passion and just wonderful stuff and experiences that you end up, at least I found this, you end up falling in love with the world, the universe, and the characters. And by that happening to you, the player, it actually did happen to the original Hollow Knight. Or the previous Hollow Knight, rather. It may not be the original, because it's a cycle, an infinite cycle. I'm gonna... it's supposed to be at the top on the right. I don't really know where that is specifically. So I'm just gonna stick to the right. Whoops. And just keep pressing myself into walls. But I don't think I need to do it this way, but I'll try. No? Okay. Yeah, so he is corrupted and he couldn't contain it. And so the infection that he was containing ended up getting out, in a manner of speaking, and corrupting the world again. And eventually a new Hollow Knight needed to be made so that the cycle could continue. I could kill the former Hollow Knight, take on the infection, and hold it down like that. Right? That's the idea. And he actually, when the corruption started bursting out of him as I was continuing the fight, you could see the old Hollow Knight stab itself, hold itself down, make it easier for you to defeat it. It was almost like... Sorry, I'm just trying these walls. It was almost like he was still sentient to a certain degree and knew that he'd failed in his task and wanted you to win. But the question is, was I actually Hollow? Will I infinitely remain a character that can withstand the infection? And I would say the answer to that is no. I would say the answer to that is no. I'm probably going to become corrupted. The infection's going to seep out again. Eventually. Oops. And the same thing's going to happen. The cycle's going to continue. A new Hollow Knight will need to be made. And then it just... That's it. It just infinitely repeats. So that's the quote-unquote bad ending. That's not a hidden wall. That's just a doorway. I guess I just didn't come up here. Oh, I guess I found it. I did. Yeah. Spell Twister. There it is. Oh, that's satisfying. Reflecting the desires of the Soul Sanctum for mastery over Soul, it improves the bearer's ability to cast spells, which reduces the soul cost of casting spells. It costs 2. That's very good, actually. And that's been here since all the way since Soul Sanctum. I just missed it. I was expecting something Abyss related because, well, you know, I haven't properly explored there, I don't feel. But no, it was easy as that. Awesome. So yeah, really interesting sort of thoughts on the final, I guess, fight and story of Hollow Knight and that ending. And I guess I can understand why people say that's the quote-unquote bad ending. Because it's just, well, it's like Dark Souls in a way, isn't it? You've done a thing and you've really changed nothing. The result is the same. Someone's just going to have to do exactly what you did again. That's not really saving the land. That's just continuing the bad cycle it's in. So if I were to take this charm down to the Abyss, something happens that changes things. And I don't know what. But I guess we're going to find out. But as we make our way to this charm master and see what she's going to give us, whatever she's going to do, in regards to us having all the charms, I'm looking forward to that. While we head there, I'd like you to take a quick look now at this masterful final art piece. Final new art piece for Hollow Knight. Potentially ever. I don't know how I feel about that. It's bittersweet. It's magnificent. This is by Ellen124 from the Discord. She's done a lot of the artwork in the series that's been mind-numbingly great. I mean, look at it. It is me replacing the old Hollow Knight, the original ending, and the infections there in the eyes. You can see the orange glow. I love the detail, even the weapon. This is something, Ellen, this is something that I'd like to print out and frame and put on my wall to sort of encapsulate and remind me of this little experience we had for a few months on the channel. One of my favorite things I've definitely done on the channel, one of my favorite playthroughs of all time, one of my favorite games of all time. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey. Every viewer, every artist who's been kind of... I've had so much art. It's been unbelievable. I'm so lucky, and I'm really grateful to everyone who submitted art for the series. It adds so much to doing a playthrough like this, and I know I'm so lucky to have it. So thank you so much, guys. But not just Ellen's art, to be honest. Like, I probably take a few of the really, really good ones and frame those and put them on the wall. I'm moving in a few months, so wherever I am next, I want to sort of rework my room or like office or whatever it is that I'm gonna have to show where I'm at right now. Like the posters and pictures and stuff I have on my wall now are like from years ago, a lot of them. So I'd like to update a little bit so I could do something cool like that. And that's all thanks to you guys. Oh, son of a bitch. A special blessing from me to you. You've earned it. 800 Geo. Is it a blessing if I'm paying for you? Like, is it more of a transaction? Is it still a blessing when you're making me pay? You're annoying, okay? I'm gonna have to go gather another 400 Geo. For those of you who are upset or concerned about the fact that this is ending, I just want to remind you, as I mentioned kind of off the cuff there is a DLC coming to Hollow Knight, which will add more. It's probably, I've heard rumors it's going to be the biggest DLC of Hollow Knight. So hopefully we have some really cool stuff to see there and explore. And I get to do it on release instead of doing everything, you know, months after. So everyone already knows everything about the DLC before me. So it'll be nice to not have to deal with that, you know, and see everything fresh together. But also, I have started a new series. There's this game called Subnautica. It's an open world explorer with a fantastic story. The concept is you are exploring the universe, the galaxies, and your ship crashes on an alien planet. And you're like the sole survivor. And it's a primarily water planet, so it's all about deep underwater exploration, but they get to change how it all works and the setting of it all because it's an alien world, so they can make whatever horrible sea monsters or beautiful environments at their will as they desire. And it's a brilliant game. You know, I've done a couple of playthroughs of it in the past, like run-throughs of it, but it was all in early access and like an alpha state back then. So now the game has a fully fleshed out story and a lot to it. I've been live streaming it and editing the many hours into short, great, the best parts of the videos into a series. So if you're going to miss seeing a playthrough from me, that's ongoing on the channel right now. I think we have like 8 episodes, and I'm going to be making a bunch more. So that's still out there for you to check out if you want to. I really recommend you give an episode or two a try if you're interested, because that game, my god, it's one you don't want to miss, just like Hollow Knight is one that you don't want to miss. But it's very different to this game, for sure. But I'm also going to be covering a little bit Kingdom Come Deliverance is another game that I'm focusing on very soon. I've been playing it off camera, just kind of getting used to it, because there's a lot of systems and stuff. It can be somewhat overwhelming, apparently. A lot of people recommended just play the first 5 hours, get to grips with the game, then start doing your playthrough or stream, whatever. So I'm going to be streaming that on Thursdays and Fridays after Subnautica finishes, and you're going to be doing it on Saturdays, irrelevant, and maybe even, depending on what goes on with my WoW raiding career and stuff, soon be doing it on other days too. But I'll let you know more as I do. In regards to the YouTube channel and like YouTube exclusive stuff like Hollow Knight, I want to do more of that and plan to, but I'm not sure on what I'm going to do just yet. And playthroughs, I'm already doing plenty of things right now. I don't necessarily think it's going to be something like that, but lots of things happening right now, planning lots of different stuff. And I just wanted to let you guys know, since this is the end of a series, what else is coming up. Okay, we're back. We have 800 plus Geo. Please, please just let me have it. A special blessing from me to you. You've earned it. My dear, a blessing for you. With your excessive patronage and those startling good looks, you've more than earned it. Oh. She just kisses you. That's the blessing. A boon bestowed by charm lover Celebra, yeah. Those blessed are followed by beauty and love. What's that? Yes. I hope my blessing brings you everything you desire. Don't be a stranger, sweetums. But what are you thinking? Just got the achievement blessed, by the way. Dear, I really must hold it together. Must appear calm, but this creature is just divine. Remember, she wants to eat you. Goodness, you've gone on board all my lovely charms. What a stunning and colourful collection you've amassed. You're even more the attractive bug, clad in all those wonderful sparkling things. I may have nothing more to give, but you may come back and visit from time to time. Such a dashing figure frequenting my store, I bet the whole village is jealous. It's rare enough that someone enters my stall, but even rarer to meet someone so striking. Those impressive horns, that fierce weapon, the air of mystery. Oh, it's enough to make me swoon. I guess that's everything. Yep. Alright, what's the blessing, though? How does that work? Is it a new charm? Ugh! She appears above you like a ghost. How does that work? Is it just when I'm on a bench? What the hell? Is that it? Are you serious? Oh, that's so annoying. So every time I rest at a bench, because that's where you change your charms, I guess she's just like doing a little victory dance for you. That's 800 geo, a huge amount of collecting. I thought there was going to be some sort of powerful reward. I guess it's kind of cool. It's just a bit weird. Let's equip the charm then. What am I going to do? I'd like the compass so I can move around a little bit. That's going to give me 2 slots though. How much can I get? What is it, 5? It's 5, yeah, wow. Okay. Take off Quick Slash. And I guess the compass as well, and then that allows me to put King Soul on. Opens the way to a birthplace, right? Also, Holy Charm symboling is a union between higher beings. The bearer will slowly absorb limitless soul contained within. So, I just get soul for existing while I wear that, I guess. But here we are at the hidden station, back at the palace grounds. That's the hidden away white palace entrance that we just flew by. But I need to go all the way down to the abyss. So we don't have the compass anymore. So I think this is where I am right now. So I want to go back. I want to go left a little bit more to the bench, because I don't know if there's going to be a boss fight. I don't know if I'm going to need to have a place that's nearby rested at. So I'm just going to be safe. Do that. I don't know where I need to go in the abyss either to activate this, but all I know is that it opens up a birthplace. And I think my best bet is to go, because we've already been to that Jotun's place. It's either left or right. So I'll go left first in that weird little room on the left, you know, where I shot the spell upwards. And then I guess I'll go towards the lighthouse and maybe that golem on the right at that point. I mean, it could just activate now. It's just, hey, you're in the abyss. Nothing yet. Siblings are going to come for me, so try and be quick about it. The abyss, guys. I'm surprised I've not landed on a spike yet. Is it really specifically that, or is it all of these spots with the bodies? Also, siblings at spawning. Okay, alright. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's just here. There's a place below the abyss. Oh my god. It's literally made. This area is made out of failed Hollow Knights. There's that many of them. Good fucking lord. I'm walking around on bodies of the failed Hollow Knights. And there is spikes down here. Ugh, so creepy. Want to make my way back around. They do 2 damage. It's quite nasty. Make my way back around to that abyss wall I've got to dash through. Nothing there, alright. Okay, just doing a quick search around. There's nothing here either, is there? Okay. Let's drop back down then. Apparently I was going the right way the first time. I think. Ah! Spikes. Let's just heal up. Okay. Ugh. Tight jump there. Let's check up top first. Nothing. It's a bit of a maze down here. Normally it's not constructed this way, the areas in Hollow Knight. Dead ends and such aren't really I can hear something. Listen. Nothing. And I was trying to jump up. Maybe there's nothing there, I don't know, but damn. Okay, well, whatever's there, maybe I can get to it by going around. I'm looking for that last cracked mass shard is what I was thinking about. So I'm trying to find anywhere where that's sort of viable. Maybe there's a cracked mass shard down here. And I don't want to miss it. And that, like, that sound sounds like an item, right? Oh, Jesus, that scared me. My reflection in the egg. A black egg. The Black Egg Temple. Oh. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Think about this. I'm wearing a charm, right? And because I'm wearing that charm, it opened up an area known as a birthplace. The birthplace. My birthplace. That egg was where I was grown. And that's what the hole there is where I broke out. But how does that explain why I was a wanderer? How does that explain why I came at the very beginning of the game? I just came from a different place and found this place. The Hollow Knight, if it was born here, why did it leave and then come back? That's questionable. Maybe it's just the egg of the Hollow Knight I defeated. I can't hit it, but maybe I can do this. I guess that was a mistake. No cost too great. Ow. Hey, it's me. What's wrong with me? Where am I? I can't open my map. Oh. It's kind of like the it's kind of like the Colosseum with the falling knights and warriors and stuff, right? Oh crap. Look, it's another egg. It's another egg here. There's those big eggs in the background. There's another egg there. All of these guys that came out of these black eggs as well. Or I guess a bunch of them did. It would explain why there's big ones. Like maybe a load of them came out. of just one big egg. Alright, so this is the... No mind to think. Oh, he's not... Well, he's not got a brain because he's hollow. Has no opinion on anything. No feelings or memories. It just exists as an extremely powerful warrior. No will to break. It doesn't have any sentient thought. So it can't be manipulated by anyone. There's nothing to manipulate. You know, these are all like, yeah, you're the Hollow Knight kind of thoughts and sentences, but I've never really thought about it. No voice to cry suffering. Jesus. Can't whine about how sad you are. Nice. Nice. Our ultimate creation. Born of God and void. Light in the dark. That's not me there. Oh, whoa. Okay, it was right. Hard facts. The Hollow Knight that I defeated at the end of the game, in the previous episode, that egg that I have just used my Dream Nail on, this is his memories. It was his egg, not mine. Because he's small like us, and has a different horn style to us. The horn style of the Hollow Knight that we defeated. And the king's up there too. This is his memories. Hi. You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. Void. The void heart. So those were the memories of this place. And this egg right here was where the previous Hollow Knight came from. But he looked back at us. Or was that just looking back at his birthplace? Either way, it was a failed Hollow Knight. But my question is, was I actually there? Was I just another one of these failed Hollow Knights? But for some reason I was active at the same time as another Hollow Knight? Nah. Because I would be big like him by now. You know, he was big because he's grown and grown and grown. I haven't grown. Alright. The Void Heart. And it doesn't take up any notches. An emptiness that was hidden within, now unconstrained, unifies the void under the bearer's will. This charm is part of its bearer and cannot be unequipped. Jeez. They're not attacking me anymore? They're afraid of me. They die when they're near me. Wow. Guys, I can still hear something here. There must be a way to get, like, the mass shard or whatever it is on that side. I'm going to look for it. It'd be here, wouldn't it? I can hear it ringing right here. That must be where the last mass shard is. But how do I get to it? You know what? I've not been down there. Yes! Arcane Egg. You son of a bitch. I thought it was going to be the last shard. I need that last shard, man. It's an extra health, right? But also, completionism. But I guess it was just an arcane egg. This place existed before the civilization that made Hollow Knights did. Well, I don't know if I'm going to have to fight the same boss again, but I may as well equip myself as though I do. So, Do I want to go with quick focus? Probably. Then I also want quick slash, but I can't. Or we could do spell twister. Let's do spell twister, which means I can cast more spells for less soul. That seems good. Alright. Let's go ahead. Head over. I guess this is gonna be the alternate ending. Wait, where am I going? I'm supposed to go down the well. I guess it's gonna be the alternate ending, but... Or true ending? But I could have sworn I was told that there was 3 endings, not 2. Anyway, let's go inside and do our duty. Oh. Hello, you weren't here last time, were you? The path is opened, one way or another, and end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. The space is built to sustain your legs. Its bindings would drain me if I were to join. But don't be surprised, I'll not risk my own life in your attempt. Though if the moment presents, I'll aid as I'm able. Ghost of Hallownest, you possess the strength to enact an end of your choosing. Would you supplant our birth-caused sibling, or would you transcend it? That's an interesting thought. Would I replace it? You know, just do its job? Or would I go further? And do what? How would I go further? The cause of the infection, the reason we need the Hollow Knight in the first place, is because the moth people had some sort of thing that gave them the dream ability and the ability to create dream worlds and all that, right? And they took that power and that religion or whatever it was, the thing that gave them that ability, and shunned and forgot it when the king showed up and started helping him and gave him his dream white palace and all this shit. And yeah, they just started manipulating the world around it using the dream powers, but then, you know, neglected their god or whatever it was. So my assumption here would be, would I transcend it, would be not replace the thing that holds the infection, but destroy the thing creating the infection. But we've not seen any implication as to where or what that is. Whether it's the thing that actually created it, aka the light, whatever that is. Maybe it's an entity, maybe it's not. Their religion, their god. But we've never seen anything to do with that. So I don't really know how to do that. I'm worried that maybe... that might be it. The 3 endings. Ending 1 is what we've already seen. Ending 2 is doing what we're doing now. And then ending 3 is finding that infection and getting rid of it. Maybe I'm going to have to fight him again. Or maybe it'll be different. Hey, buddy. Oh, maybe I have to fight him again. Looks like it. Shit. Okay, quick heals. Oh my god, getting so much damage in there. Look, he stabs himself. Check it out. He's helping me. And I get free damage in during that time. But though he does use the infection to fight. What? Oh, Hornet! She's holding him down for me. Oh no. Did she die? Yeah, because she can't be here. She can't be in here. Oh, man. She jumps in to help me. Despite it killing her. Oh, that's a really sad ending. She dies. That's the second ending, really? Hornet helps you do it, and she kills herself to do it? Oh. Got the achievement Sealed Siblings. I never noticed that detail. It's me and my horns. My face on the egg this time. Instead of the other 3 seals. Because they didn't need the 3 seals. It's just my seals. Wow. Okay. Well then. Ending 2 is the sacrifice of Hornet. She sacrifices herself to help me replace the old Hollow Knight. Now, you guys said the worst ending was the previous one where, you know, you go in, you fight him, you beat him, you sacrifice yourself, you become the next Hollow Knight, and you repeat the cycle until it needs to happen again. I would say this is the worst ending, because you do the exact same thing, but Hornet dies as well. Like, that's not a good ending, dude. That's not a good ending. So I guess the third ending is the Transcendence, but how do I activate that? I have no idea. Which, by the way, also means if there is a third ending, and there is some sort of Transcendence ending that I don't know, which, yeah, I think there is, because there's 3 endings that I've been told about. How do I activate that, if not what I just did? Frankly, I have no idea. So, help, appreciated. Comment below. I thought this would be the final episode, but I guess it isn't. So, cool. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to wait out the credits and see if anything happens. Oh, here we go. Congratulations. Well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed the game. Is that the same thing it said last time? Game completion. Percentage 103%. There you go. Nearly 42 hours. God damn. God damn. There's still 3% left, though. Still 3% left. What does this mean for my save file, then? Do I keep the Abyss Mask? Do you reckon? Or do I have to go do all that again? Which would be kind of annoying. No, it's still there. It's still the same setup as just before. Okay. And I have all the charms. So the last things for me to do, really, are go complete the journal. Oh, and it even tells me now at the bottom right. You have encountered 146 of the 154. And you've completed 132 of the 154. Wait. I've not actually found all of the enemies. There's more somewhere. Let alone having to kill, like, X amount more of, like, each one. Like, for example, I need to go out and kill 12 more light seeds to have that one done. But I have to have encountered them all. I'm very shocked to see that I haven't encountered all of them. It's questionable. Oh, we did get the sibling thing there as well, by the way. Far down below us, beneath the kingdom, the air grows stiller and a sense of emptiness pervades. Can life flourish down there? If so, I will hunt it. Alright, mate. Well, hunt me, bitch. Yeah. I guess. We're going to have to work out how to activate the next ending. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support with the series. Looks like we have one more episode in us. See you then.